going on, everybody? How you guys doing up there? Go through chat real quick.
Yeah, there's a couple
Zed's
there.
Place, yep. Early Bird, Zed's Place. I think I smurfed him already. Show Me Stacker, second one in. Tin Man Magnet Fisher. This will be his second account, I believe, right, Tin Man? This is your second account, right? Can't remember. I think I'm subscribed to both of them. I was going through my subscribers list and noticed that. I got Trey. Hey, Trey. Tim and his wife right next to each other. Jason. Good old Brandon. Shannon. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, he only has one.
Haney Mountain.
Haney Mountain.
That's funny.
Tin Man, it's your birthday today, buddy. It's awesome. 32.
Happy birthday, Tin Man.
Yeah, I knew he was around my age, a couple years younger.
Yeah, youngin.
Yeah, Jason, I tried, but he I don't think he knows how to run the StreamYard on his phone. When he watches YouTube, he doesn't. He can't comment, so I don't know if he's doesn't have a YouTube account or he just watches it through clicking on the links through Facebook.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday to your dad, Shannon. 92 years old.
Wow.
There we go. Heck yeah. Tim, I haven't talked to you in a few days. How was your trip?
Oh, it was all right. Kansas City traffic sucks.
Did you do any more exploring at the city parks in Kansas City?
I only explored that one a little bit. Then I went and got something to eat. I was like after that, walked around for a little bit. It was nice while I was there, but I went back and just watched a little TV and then nodded off. Kind of been my days. I did a little exploring in town a little bit, just kind of driving around. Went to a restaurant, Mediterranean style food, stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh. Sorry, Shannon, I misread that. Would have turned 92.
Would have.
So I was watching some TikTok videos. Seen one that you were exploring a creek. Was that
Yeah.
Malatakian Adventure, or were you just exploring?
Oh, I was exploring. Like I said, it was one of them. It was kind of in town, but kind of on the edge of town, and kind of where that was. It was pretty nice, a little kind of wooded area, just right there in the edge of the city. So you can see off in the distance there was a little bit of houses and stuff, but
yeah,
it was still pretty cool. I mean, there was still a good bit of a wooded area there.
Jason's saying next time you go up there, go to, is that Swope Park? Swoopy?
What part is that? Is it like north, east, west?
Connects to KC Zoo, Starlight Theater.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Real Deal. What's up? Brandon, I will get there in a bit. Yeah. Brandon. Hey, Donna. So, anyone else do some adventuring over the weekend? Metal detecting, magnet fishing, hiking. It was decent around here.
Oh, dig the box out. Yeah,
All right, I think I'm caught up on chat.
think you're caught up
Yeah, I'm caught up
for the time being.
for the time being. So, anyways, yeah, Brandon and I, we didn't plans changed over the weekend, and unfortunately, we didn't go to that location
Woo.
that we really wanted to.
Yeah.
So we just did some going over the coins and stuff that was for the hunt, and what we kind of set aside. And I'm gonna go ahead and wait for a few more people in because I do have a question for chat if anyone knows. But we were going through the clad, the $50, and see if we get any rare ones, whatnot. And we were going through the dates. So,
Mhm.
hey, Delbert. So we found something odd that just didn't add up. We tried looking for defects, but we couldn't find any. So the 1982 and 83 Kennedy half dollars, the clad dollars, half dollars,
Mhm.
they're worth 3 to 4 times more than the other clad halves, and I can't figure out why. Now
Hmm.
the the book says the lamination on the back, something to do with the lamination on the back. So I'm setting them side by side, 70s, 80s, 90s against this 82, 83, and I still can't find the difference. But
Hmm.
yeah, it's so weird to me, and being worth 3, 4 times much more than a other Kennedy class. So we set those aside, and
Right.
we're gonna use them as prizes because why not? Hey Terry, yeah, but hey, show me that glass video you did, dude. That was sick. I had no idea you did that. You need to do. Yeah, it was your first live. Totally, definitely need to do some more of those because that was so cool watching that. He was doing some glass work on his live show, and
Oh, cool.
yeah, it was sick. It was really cool.
Like glasswork, like blown glass, or
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Looked like he was making a flower. It
oh,
was
cool.
it was something. It was something
Looking for
else, dude.
something. Huh? Ah,
Harry.
there it is. Found what I was looking for. Ah,
I guess I don't know where that's at, Tin Man. Must have been Western. A lot closer to you. Because I can't think of where that's at.
dropping stuff.
Hey, Drew.
There we go.
So, anyone in chat do any adventures over the weekend? Okay, Council Grove. I know where that's at.
Get my stuff organized.
Yeah, Shannon, it was.
So you guys go detecting this weekend?
No, so plans changed. So, yeah, we just did the coin count, and we are kind of going over some stuff for the future hunt. We
Mm-hmm.
also booked hotels for the events for this year and filled out all the forms for April, May, and June. Brandon's still looking at Treasure Fest for the fall. I'm not doing any events this fall. Traveling wise, I decided, yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, Tim told me about the wedding. Says it was a blast. He had so much fun.
Yeah, well, that was you. You might as well say that just pretty much with family and everything came down. That was just pretty much Saturday was pretty much tied out.
Yeah, you were pretty busy.
So we got there at her mom and dad's place because they had it there out at the farm. We got there at 8 o'clock, and I think we ended up. I had to take my boy to work, but outside of that, I think we ended up leaving. We got there at 8 and ended up leaving the farm about 7, 6. No, it was about 7. It was about 7 o'clock that night before I think we ended up leaving out there at the farm.
Hey,
So
coming out swinging. Mr. Bell told me to let you know that your package has been sent, buddy. So, I don't know if you did the extra fee one to get there faster or just normal. So, within a few days.
the special snail mail.
I do got show and tell. No mail call today. Sunday, did you do anything Sunday?
Me? Yeah. I went out for a little bit, but we had other stuff to do. So I did go for a little bit. I mean, I have a little show and tell, but that's about it. It's just, I have the one from right before I went because I did jump in that day, Tuesday when I was in Kansas City on class.
Yeah.
And I have the one pretty cool find along with what I found Sunday. So.
I got a dog barking already.
So I don't know. However you want to go. If I can get myself on the right.
Let me get you maxed out.
I don't know if I could get. I don't know if I could get this to. See if I'm getting a little light here. So this was pretty cool. This was right before I left. It's not too bad shape. I was trying to shine a light here to kind of get a little bit, but I mean, for as old as it is, she's pretty decent.
Yeah,
yeah, 1909 Indian head penny. Then Sunday, I found a few other things, but I thought this was pretty much the coolest thing out of Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Last year for that one too.
Yep.
What's the mint?
It doesn't have a mint mark on it. Believe it or not. Oh, actually, it does. I stand corrected. It's a Denver. I'm blind. Yep. It's a D. I'm blind. Yep, I found that, and then a couple kind of jewelry pieces. I'm thinking might have been, I don't know, maybe like a hair piece or something. I'm assuming, or maybe part of a bracelet.
Maybe like a brooch, off of a brooch.
Either a brooch or maybe a barrette. Maybe, I don't know. It's kind of interesting looking. Little earring with a cross on it.
Did you do hit a church?
No, this is the same yard I've been kind of picking at. And of course, your good old, I still have on my desk. I usually put them up. Good old wheat penny.
Man, look at those fingers.
Yeah, you see that oil. That stuff soaks in my skin. Yeah, that's just like I said, nothing real special. I mean, heck, the silver quarter itself is cool enough. Oh,
Yeah, Tin Man, it was pretty windy. A little chilly. Saturday.
yep.
Yep. Go through chat. All right. So, anyways, yeah. So Sunday, we're just doing that. Saturday, we did our all the planning out for the event. So
Right.
no detecting. So we're from Kansas. Us two on the panel. We're actually from Kansas. What kind of penny, George? Weedy? Indian head? Oh, Latha.
Oh, like that.
Oh, dang.
I
It,
passed through. I passed through there when I went through class.
actually, I was probably a couple weekends ago, maybe 15 minutes on a hunt, on that group hunt. We were pretty close to Latha. 15, 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Terry, he found a lot of cloud. They went to the ball field at their local town.
Oh wow. Oh, this right here, and this is not even what I found. This one,
Mm-hmm.
I found what 7 or 8 of its brothers and sisters in various years. I found a 66, 72, 74,
Oh, you got a
couple
66?
2000s. Huh?
You found a 66?
Yeah.
Where was that at?
In that same yard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm like after the silver, but yeah, 66 in that same yard, 72, 74, couple 2000s quarters, but yeah, I was finding quarters left and right, and when I finally hit that one, I was like, "Ooh, all right, I'll take that one."
Dude, to find a 66 Indian head penny and just in our area is just it's sick. I found a 65, but it was closer to the Missouri borderline, and it was ate up. It was so ate up. Yeah, get those hashtags in. So, anyways, Brandon wants me to show off his finds. Um, so Wednesday, I was on Iron Antlers live show, but before then, Brandon wanted to do some metal detecting.
Mm-hmm.
So we were going to go to the mound, but it was a little too chilly, and plus it was a little bit of a time crunch for me. So he decided to go to our neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
He's already hammered it with the Garrett, and nothing was out there, or not much was out there. So he took his D2 out,
Mm-hmm.
started goofing around, started in the front, and then he made his way back. So he hit the front portion, and right off the bat, pulled out part of a pocket watch.
Oh, that's cool.
So of course I want to go. I want to do some swinging. So I hit the second portion of the front yard, and I think I found one relic that was broken, and then trash. So it's about 15 minutes before I needed to get back inside and get on the computer.
Mm-hmm.
Gave the bell to Brandon. Not a minute later, I think it was his very next target. Very next target. Maxed me out. All right, so his very next target, 1906 Barber Dime.
Nice.
Yeah, with the D2, and he's hammered it with the Garrett. So yeah, that D2 likes to sniff out that silver. So like it's very, I don't know if it was his very next target, but probably a few minutes before the show, he comes inside freaking out. Said, hey, you need to come out. I haven't looked at it yet. I just seen the edge, and I want you to see this. It had a quarter. It's a 1942 Washington quarter. So, of course, I start freaking out, and I'm during the live show, I was actually looking at the book because of there is a misprint on this one. So the double die would be on the In God We Trust or the Liberty, be like a double stamp. And I was looking for that because that's like at just regular base value is like $250, $300 for that. So unfortunately, it was just a regular one. So worth silver value. But I was excited. I was like, good Lord, please be a double die. Other than that, those are the 3 top finds that basically the past week. Not a whole lot.
Right on.
Let me see. Daddy Delbert. Delbert's a good guy. Lives in Oklahoma. He was a leader of 2 metal detecting clubs, one in Arizona, other one in Oklahoma.
Oh, wow.
A retired first responder.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Jason, I'm really impressed with the D2 and the Manicore. They're pretty close to being par, in my opinion. Jason, he was running in high conductor. He was switching from high conductor to park, back and forth. I've been trying to convince him to try the pitch program because the pitch program on the D1 I absolutely love. So, but yeah, he's still learning it.
I don't know. This is the way I've watched a few videos and stuff on it. I don't know. I've seen a lot of people talk about it being like the machine. Like if you're going to spend the money, it's the machine to go to because of the technology that's integrated into it. It's, I don't know, it's a beast.
Yeah, I mean the Manicore, I love it. Just the I think the body, the shaft, maybe a little bit thicker design. Yeah, Delbert his wife shares a birthday with my dad.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, 10-man, Bad Idea Lab, fishing event. I think he teamed up with, and what's his name? Not the guy that does the red dirt. So he did a red dirt. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Finley, something. Justin Finley, Mr. Justin Finley. So Justin Finley did an event, magnet fishing event 2 or 3 years ago near Oklahoma City, and it was pretty successful. So I think they've teamed up with each other to do another magnet fishing event, and yeah, they'll throw targets out there, and you can also just do some natural hunting. But yeah, they'll certainly, I guess, best prize will win a certain amount of money. I don't know if they're going to do it the same way, but yeah, it is very cool. That's very true, Shannon. So yeah, it's kind of the same way with magnets with me. I don't do it a whole lot, so I don't spend the extra money to buy fancy magnets because I just don't do it enough to justify spending that kind of money. And yeah, it's kind of sparse around here for locations.
But
it is fun. It is fun. Usually, every time I go down to Oklahoma, I'll take the magnet with me. Yeah.
So what's your guys' plans for the weekend?
Okay. Oh, yes. So this weekend, so Bray and I we have 4 weeks left of permission hunts. We got 2 farms that one of them we need to test out. The other one we need to hit. One of them we kind of need to scout first and shoot for a group hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Other one it's small, so it's just a small handful of us. And then we're working on a church to hit, and then we got one more permission. So yeah, 4 weekends left for permission hunts for us. Then it rolls into competition season. The competition season this year is basically the end of April, May, and June for me. After the last one that we're going to in Nebraska, I'm taking a week off with Brandon, and I think we're just going to go explore, go to lakes, go to old towns, and just have a good time. Then after that, it's magnet fishing and water detecting, which I'm pretty excited for that because last year I was working on a bottle dump at this old resort. So we're hitting this resort. Brand found a nice token. We found a bunch of silver out there. When the water was low, we just went out, had a great time. But there was a bottle dump that the locals were telling me about, and I think it was another half a mile down the river. But I was really looking for that. So this year is the year to find it. I am excited, and then we're gonna do more detecting out in the river itself.
Yeah, I think that's the one you were talking to me about. Said that you guys are going to get at the right time and try to hit that out where that river and try to scope it out some more.
Yeah, that's what we plan on doing this summer. And then back to the fall season, it's basically back to permissions, and then our hunt in November, and usually we just wrap it up there.
Right.
Hey, Bart. And then, of course, winter is Civil War hunting, field hunting. Other than that, dude, so this weekend I'm not sure about. So I don't know if we're going to go hit it. Well, we can't hit a church because it's Easter.
Right.
Easter weekend. So we better not do that. So either we're going to hit a farm or a local permission.
Right on.
So we got 4 spots, 4 weekends to get it over with. What about you?
Yeah, that's another thing I was sitting there saying. That's what you're talking about going and stuff in May. In May, we're gonna do a little traveling, and I'm going to Colorado Springs. And I thought about taking my metal detector with me.
Do it. Yeah, do it. Most definitely.
But more of anything, I think it'd be cool is try to take it and flip I hadn't really used it, but flip it over to that gold detecting mode on my machine and hit a stream and see if it'll pick anything up just for, just to do it.
Now those nuggets, small. You have to be really, really close to that coil for them to pick up.
But I thought that
my pinpointer, my MindLab pinpointer, you bump up the new one, the 40, bump up the sensitivity, and I took a nugget, and I was darn near about half an inch away, and I was really impressed because most of them you have to be like right on it.
Mm-hmm.
So the banana that you got, I mean, you could probably crank up the sensitivity on that.
Oh yeah, I got mine kind of in the middle of the road. I could crank it all the way. Oh yeah. I still have yet to charge it. I'm down 1 bar now. I still have yet to charge that thing.
Yeah.
Well, it says 20. I think in the paperwork I was looking like over 20 plus hours of running time.
Dude, that's crazy. That's very impressive. And you've had that for a while.
Yeah, I got it in Christmas. It was fully charged in Christmas, and I've not charged it yet. And I've been using the heck out of it every time I go.
That's awesome, dude. Hey, Paul.
So I am thoroughly impressed with that new pinpointer that they put out, the AcuPoint. I'd say it's worth every penny.
I'll probably eventually get it. Right now, I have the Pulse Dive, which is still running great for me. So I have two of them. I don't really want a third one unless the my main one or whatever machine. If I use the Mind Lab, I use the Mind Lab. If I
Mm-hmm.
use the Legend, I'll use the Pulse Dive. Most of the time, I just use Pulse Dive, but like in competition, if I'm using a certain brand of machine, I'm gonna use that certain brand of
Mm-hmm.
pinpointer. So the Pulse Dive, whenever it decides to go out, I'll probably end up getting the banana.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, dude, what about your seated hunt in June?
I pretty much just got, I think, everything. I got all the stuff. It's just basically, just waiting till the time and just have it, go out, plant it, and I might. And that's another thing too. But I got to work this weekend. I might go next weekend and go talk to one other place that Carl did a little donating on targets. I mean, I don't know. I might go see if they want to, toss something into it. If not, I mean, I pretty much have a pretty good, broad
Yeah,
and silver and everything like that. It just add to it. It just make it a little bit better. But if not, I mean, as it stands now, I think it's going to be pretty good. So,
so you got your set amount of people. Do you
mhm.
have a backup reserve coins just in case more people show up?
No, I hadn't really got a backup reserve for that. I figured I just set that. I say 20. Me and John was like, all we kind of back and forth on that, but I don't know. Part of me says I think we're going to be it. I have a feeling we probably hit about the same we hit last year, just with what goes on at that time of year.
Yeah,
I
depending
mean,
on
if
how
we,
many events are going on at the same time.
yeah, I think Sunfest. I think when I look, Sunfest is that same weekend, so I think we're competing with that again. But there was like 3 or 4 things going on last year. Because Coffeyville had a thing going on, Barnesville had their Sunfest going on, and something else was going on somewhere north too. So
Yeah.
there was like four pretty decent things going on. And I think the last I look, I'd have to relook. I think Sunfest is going on at the same time.
So yeah, I put a damper on that event for sure.
Yeah, so I think even with if it's just Sunfest, I think it's may put a little bit on it, but Sunfest has ran the same time and prior years at the same time. Oh yeah, Little House on the Prairie is having a 50th anniversary cast reunion event, and that's that weekend, 31st through the 2nd. So she was just showing me that. Look up Sunfest. So Little House on the Prairie is going to have something going on, but that kind of ties in with I mean, it's Little House on the Prairie, but older stuff and like that. So they might flow, and it's not too far, so they might flow between back and forth.
Yeah.
Because you got to think that's probably another 3, 4, 5 miles down the road. So you're probably going to get the flow of traffic going to both.
Yeah. Delbert, my favorite magnet fishing find was probably my very first one, a pocket knife.
Oh, cool.
We went to a lake, small lake, just north of here, and I think it was my very first cast, might have been my second cast, but it pulled out a pocket knife, so I was pretty excited about that. And then Jason, yes. So I remember last year, after the main hunt in Topeka, you asked me how I did, And I was like, I did crap. I had to do with the crap. That's because I was my pulse dive was interfering with whatever machine I was using. Can't remember what machine, but the pulse dive wasn't agreeing with my metal detector, and it was just the interference. I think I was swinging a Mind Lab. So that's when I decided to, okay, if I'm going to use this, I'm going to use that brand of pinpointer for that detector in competition.
Makes sense.
And then the banana works great with the disc and the Mind Lab. I probably will end up getting that. It's a great pinpointer, Shannon. I love it. Of course, I'm still. I use my Mind Lab, my Profine 40. It's not as much. I use that pulse type like all the time.
Yeah, I've noticed you have that a lot. Yeah, same weekend, May 31st to June 2nd is Sunfest. She just found it. I thought I looked before, and I was thinking it was running the same. So it's running the same time. So then again, this year we have Sunfest running at the same time. We have a little house on the prairie, but I don't think it's going to be too big a competition. I think it's going to flow with it since they're only probably, 4 or 5 miles apart. You think it's more than that? Oh,
I think it's
okay. So maybe
4 or 5 miles at crow flies, maybe.
Okay, so maybe 6 miles, but still, they're within the same area, is the point I'm saying.
Well, some of the stuff's actually in Independence.
Oh, is some of it going on in Independence? Huh, okay. But, so you got...
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be one of them things. I don't know. We'll see. It's either going to hurt it or it's just going to go as it normally goes. So, I don't know.
So, Tin Man, you ever have a metal detecting competition where they only use the pinpointer? I haven't personally, but there are events that do a portion, and usually it's like at a night hunt, like pinpointers only. They'll have a certain size little plot of land. They'll just throw stuff out there, and you have to go out there for 20, 30 minutes trying to find as much stuff with just your pinpointer.
Yeah, that's neat. Hey, Beard. I mean, if they had something going on at late in the evening at the tractor thing, that would almost be that'd be interesting. That would be something interesting to do in the dark. Here, go find it.
Jason pulled out a fishing pole. I pulled out one as well, a broken one. My brother pulled out a stop sign and a fire hydrant, I believe, or part of a fire hydrant.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah, Delbert, he's seen a night hunt using only pinpointers. Yeah, I've seen some night hunts, but I've never done a competition with just using your pinpointers.
Definitely make it interesting. That's one thing for sure.
Don't really think about
it.
Hey, Captain Vic. Been a while since I've seen you.
Oh, yeah. I was going to tell you something kind of interesting. So my trainer or teacher or whatever you want to call him of my class, I guess he does a little metal detecting. He says his brother's the one that's really big into it. He goes and does it every once in a while, but he said he's more he's like, if you hear any big group natural hunts, he says, let me know. You got my email. He says I'm not so much for the
seeded
seeded hunts, but he says, man, I'm always down for a big group hunt. He says, no, he said to me, he was telling me, he said, to me, that's more fun than just going to go find someone planted. I said, fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, a couple weeks ago, we were pretty darn close to Kansas City. So that was a nice little group hunt. I was with Iron Antler.
Yeah.
It was a fun day. So Chris, he pulled out a big sign with James and Risha, and they only live about 30 minutes away from each other. So when Chris goes back to day shift, they're going to be doing a lot more stuff together.
Oh yeah, I bet.
The DTH, which one's that one? Tin Man, probably 20 pulls I've found, one drill head and numerous knives. Have you? I thought have you pulled a gun out before, Tin Man, or a pew pew?
The pew pew.
The pew pew. You can say gun on YouTube. You just can't show it on YouTube.
Yeah, I think we were talking about that before.
Yeah,
Because we went like, can we say that? Someone's like, yeah, you could say it, you just can't show it.
yeah. I'll show it right now.
I heard your brother. He's gonna get you banned.
He's showing off his muscles.
Yeah,
So-called muscles.
he's so-called muscles.
Hi, TJ. I was gonna mod TJ up, but I was like, oh, I better not. I think he's only 4.
He's only what?
I think he's only 4 years old.
Oh.
Yes. I saw that short, and I think we were talking about it during the live show last week. That was sick. I really need to hit up Dennis and actually go hunting with him because I think he's only like an hour and a half away from me. Yeah, next week. Going back to day shift. Tin Man, is there any lakes south of you, like in Oklahoma, that you hit, or you just stay in Kansas? All right, detecting the heartland. That's Illinois. I think Iowa or Illinois. Got him watching. Hey, TJ, say hi to everyone.
Oh, yeah. It looks like we got 19 in here.
Yep, 19. I got 19 entries so far too. So
Yep.
I might.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes, and to Tim's. Tim, you want to post your channel link?
Oh, yeah. Give me a second here.
Yes. Thank you.
If I can get it to go.
Jason. So, Brian, there was quite a bit of Civil War wagon trail activity. Yes. So, I know we traveled to one of the wagon trails up there close to where you're at. But there's so much new construction that it was really. We found a few old items that from the time period, but like the actual wagon trails would probably be on good spots to hit would probably be in open fields. But yes, the Civil War area that Iron Antler and I went to is close to up there towards Kansas City, which that's where most of the activity was in Kansas. Of course, we had activity through here, but it was basically on the state line.
Right. Well, there's another place I need to make down by Skytook. There's a small battle. It happened down around there too. I found kind of did the map and layover and stuff, and there's a couple big farming properties that lay within that. So need to go down and see if I can get some permissions on that. That'd be cool to catch them when they're not planted and hit a couple of them fields. Might be worth it.
I know there's a lot of group hunts out there, club
Mhm.
hunts. Of course, we got Route 66 out there. We got Indian. We got Three Forks. There might be another club in that region.
Right.
Rivers had a bunch of club hunts out there, and then there's that Fort Gibson. That's pretty popular. Hey, Tracy. See up here.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's what I was I was told if he says when he gets around and he gets back into it and gets stuff squared out. John told me he's got some permissions around Fort Gibson. He said he needs to take me to sometime.
Oh yeah, yeah. Keep forgetting. Terry Bell, you need to unblock my brother off Facebook so you can message you. I don't think he knows how. I think I have to show him how to do it. It's how he unfriends people. Yeah, he just blocks them. But anyways, all right. So we're getting close to the 10-minute mark. I got 21 entries. I'm gonna go ahead and go over my giveaway for tonight. It's a nice one. I like it. So let me. All right.
There you go.
So, Brandon has had this for quite a while, and I was since you were 17 or 18. He's had it for quite a while. So, giving away $1 million. $1 million. It's actually really in really good shape. 2005, President Cleveland, $1 million bill. Hey, David. So, Dig Fest in Chicago. I haven't seen an announcement. I have seen the announcement for the Heartland. But I haven't seen anything for Chicago. Of course, I'm not in a whole lot of groups on Facebook anymore. I kind of leave that up to Brandon my brother to inform me about everything. Because I try to stay out of a whole lot of groups since the only thing I really post is my content. And a lot of clubs don't like that. And so I just, out of respect, I'm just in a small handful and just post my content in our group and then another group. Get your entries in. 22 of them. Yes, millionaire. Oh, speaking of millionaire, Mega Millions tonight. It's over $1 billion.
Right.
We'll buy a lot of computers.
I could win that and not have to work for a long time and just do nothing but metal detecting.
Yeah, no joke. All right, Jason. Okay, so they are doing Masters of Metal again. That's awesome. So I know Debbie was talking about having more events for the regional rounds. So that's awesome. Didn't get in Chicago. So yeah. So last year was one in New York, one in Tennessee, which only one team showed up. So they didn't really announce that or promote that one because only one team showed up. Florida and Arkansas. Oh, yeah, Shannon. So Terry and I were talking about that today at work. About it's going to be California, anyways. When it gets over a certain amount, it's automatically going to be California. Heck, I think one of them that was like at 6 or 7 billion. I think 2 of them were hit at the same gas station in California.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people in California.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people in California, but 2 at the same gas station. Come on, man.
Right?
Come on. All right, 52 minutes in. I'm gonna go
Yep.
ahead and get this going. All right, 22 entries, guys. Who's gonna be a millionaire? Do the countdown, buddy.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh.
Real deal magnet fishing.
Real deal.
Real deal. Real deal, buddy. Heck yeah. Nice. All right, buddy. You know what to do. There's your wins. Contact me. My email is right there below my name. Hit me up, and we'll get that sent out as soon as possible, probably tomorrow. Tim, you want to do one?
Yeah, I hadn't fixed my stuff yet. I'll just put it in chat, but it's kind of hard to fall after that million dollar bill. But
Yeah, no joke.
heck, I figured I'd do a nice little war nickel here, 44. Figured I had it right there at the top, and I said, "Hey, it's already in a holder and stuff." I was like, "Yeah, that'd be cool to give away. We'll give that away." Who don't enjoy a good nickel, especially that's what 40% silver.
30 or 35? I think it's 35.
Is it 35? I thought it was 40. I could be off on my.
I can't remember. I think
I don't know. That's why I was like, I might be off on percentage. I thought it was 40, but I could be wrong. I wonder if this is.
Oh, okay. Hang on, real deal. Let me.
Let's look.
There you go. Can you see it?
All right. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
35.
It's 56% copper, 35% silver, and 9% magnesium. I knew the coin book would say.
Did you get it, real deal? Okay. All right. Let me get caught up on. So yes, I really enjoyed that. If anyone has an opportunity to go to that, it's not only fun but is a challenge. And it's fun. It's so much fun. Oh yeah, yeah, most definitely.
I can't do it.
Tracy, there's someone that actually does metal detecting from his wheelchair. And who was it? I can't remember who it was.
Oh yeah. You had to say that. Oh man. Yeah, he was. I'm trying to remember his name because he was kind of heckling me a little bit because I was grumbling about how bad the Xterra Pro
Yeah, the Xterra Pro. Of course, we don't like it in on our area with
the
our.
iron masking. That was the main thing I was saying. I wasn't saying it was a completely bad machine. I just said it had a real bad iron masking issue. And then he
Yeah,
was all like, "Oh, you just don't know how to use it," and blah blah blah. Just kind of heckling a little bit about it. I'm like, whatever. I've experienced it. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad machine, but it does.
it's a great machine. I think it does better on non-mineralization. Of course, we do relic hunting, so we like to hunt
Yeah,
in iron fields.
and who knows? It might. Heck, it might be a breeze on the beach, or or someone with
It
a
is. It's very impressive on the beach.
right.
All the
And I heard someone else said that they said that it was targeted for everyone. They were trying to just do a broad,
yeah.
and honestly, they think it was more designed closer for a beach area. But like
But
I heard some
it
people
does
say,
fine coin shooting.
"Do what?"
Going to like a park, doing some coin shooting. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's actually going to be the metal detector that I'm giving away May 7th. I did a vote for people voted for that one over the Simplex.
Really?
So the vote won. So it will be a Mind Lab Xterra Pro.
And I'm kind of interested. I know the price range is better on the new score. I'm just kind of curious how that score 2 is doing.
Yeah,
I'm
me
just
too. I haven't seen a whole lot of videos on it. I think Brand might be buying one for us to test out.
right. I mean, I see it and they're pushing it, but I don't know if I've really seen anybody. Actually, I really hadn't seen it either way, bad or good reviews on it. Quite. I
I haven't,
mean, then I hadn't
I haven't
really
seen
looked hard. But I hadn't really heard anyone say, "Oh man," one way or the other.
Yeah, it's true. Tin Man Masters Metal is a Mind Lab sponsored competition that basically to test your skills in speed, not that kind of speed, but speed in metal detecting, um, VDIs, your mineralization, the dirt. Yeah, it's one of those events. So it's test your skills in basically everything. I know the Arkansas one. I had I had a blast at both of them, but the nationals in Alabama, I was not ready for that clay dirt they have down there. So it was basically the VDIs that I was used to here was completely off down there, and then the digging was so much harder because of the clay dirt.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, I know
All right.
quite a few people that actually Meltech from a wheelchair. Yes, it's challenging, and most of the problem I see like park hunts.
Right. Well, we're fixing to hit our hour mark. You want to go ahead and
Yeah, I'm still going through chat.
I say we go ahead and give a pull. We got 20 in entries.
Yeah, 20 entries. Yeah, Tin Man, it's even tough even when you do your ground balance because you're basing off your VDI that you think it might be it, but it's off 2 or 3, and they have so many different targets that are so close to each other. Like you get your buffalo nickels, your war nickels, you got your regular nickels, and they have certain tokens out there, certain artifacts that might that ring up just like a nickel or a penny, and it's pretty challenging. All right, let's do this. We just
Let's give it a pull.
hour.
Yeah, we hit our hour. Let's give it a pull.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
While it's spinning, I'm gonna put my email address in.
Oh my goodness! Oh, buddy, it's your day. That's awesome.
That's funny.
That is awesome.
That is awesome. 2 in a row.
That's crazy. I threw my email.
Shane, rigged.
Rig. My email's in the comments. You should be able to find it.
Coin regular.
Corn rigged.
Coin rigged.
One winner on Tuesday.
Go
that's awesome.
buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah, Terry's like, go buy a lottery ticket like right now.
Coin regulations.
That's awesome.
Oh man.
You know what? I'm gonna do another giveaway. I'm gonna do another giveaway real quick.
You're right. If he wins again, he better go buy a lottery ticket. He better go buy a lottery ticket. Or he, she, whoever it is.
She.
Well, she better go buy a lottery ticket.
All right. Let me pick something up. $2 bill. And let's do a 1982 Kennedy $50, which is worth more, 3-4 times more than a normal one for some reason.
Oh, is that the ones you were talking about?
Yeah. So, yeah, for some reason, something about the lamination on the back, but I can't tell the difference. But yeah, the 1982s, 1983s are worth about 3 to 4 times more than a regular clad half.
So you said an 82, 83 Kennedy $50 is worth more than a normal one.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't know why. So we just got them all and put them aside. Then the $2 bill is a 2003.
82. I'm gonna have to look. I think I got a few of them. I'm gonna have to look at that. So 82, 83 is worth more.
Yeah.
That don't work anyways. 82 and 83.
Hey, Jason. Silver Assassin. Jason, was Terry behaving at work today?
Just saying.
Oh, Tracy.
Hold on. See, good thing I killed that. Just kicked the camera. Give it El Kiko.
Well, Dad's off the.
I'm still audio wise, but not camera.
Says your camera's off.
I know. I'm
No,
still talking.
his camera's off too.
Yeah, real deal. You can email me or email Tim. If you email me, I'll just send your info to Tim. Actually, I think I got your email now, so I can just send your info to him.
Yeah, just forward it to me. That'll work.
All right, guys, I am 5 minutes over my hour mark. I'm going to go ahead. I got 19 entries. Everyone get in there. Hey, Papa York. You Smurf
I'm
yet?
gonna do this.
There.
I'm gonna do it just to.
Jason, yeah, but get your hashtag DVMD2 in there if you haven't.
Pop up your piece of fixes.
Where is the Caesar?
No problem, buddy.
Where's the Caesars?
The what?
And then Tin Man, interesting idea, dangling the GoPro from a kite. Okay, Tin Man, you do that. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and spin this. Let's get this going. 21 entries. 3,
2,
1.
1.
Real
Let's
deal
go.
wins again. It's going to be a riot.
Oh no, I'm gonna be on the floor if I. Sorry, freaking crying.
Bart.
There you go, Bart.
There we go. Good job. Bart, my email's right there, buddy. I think you've emailed me before. But yeah,
Right.
go ahead and shoot me another email. Right there. Under my name, buddy. Congratulations.
Yep, congratulations. I'm gonna do that so
All
I can move.
Yeah, I'm 6 minutes over. Buddy, you got anything to say before we call tonight?
Everyone, have a safe rest of the week. Maybe happy hunting this weekend if anyone's going hunting. And I guess see everybody next time.
Yes. Thank you for all showing up tonight. I'll be so Iron Antler has his live demo tomorrow with a guest. Got to watch. Gonna be fun. And then 30 minutes after that, Jersey Ray has her live show. I'll be a special guest co-host for that one. And then I got a premiere going on tomorrow. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy day tomorrow. I'm gonna hop in on Iron Antlers for about 30 minutes and then jump on with Rachel. So guys, be safe. See you next week.
Yep. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.